So today we're going to go ahead and combine adding buttons and adding pages. So we're going to create a miniature website that's linking multiple buttons to multiple pages. We're going to go ahead and start by going over to menus and pages, and then we're going to add some pages. So this one we're going to call home, and we're going to add a page called school. And then when I go to the school page, I want to add a page called subjects. And information. Then inside of subjects and information, I'm going to go ahead and put one subject. I'm going to go with math. And then one information, I'm going to call that calendar. So now that I have my pages set up, I'm going to go ahead and add my buttons to get to these pages. So I'm going to make sure I'm on the home page. And I'm going to go ahead and title this and then start adding my buttons. So this is going to be home page. And then we need a button. This button is going to take us to school. Just remember, if you want to add a button, your button is going to be right over here. Your pages are up here. So I'm going to add my button. I'm going to change my text, and I'm going to call it school. And then I want to link it to the page titled school. So now I'm going to go ahead and go to my school page. I'm going to title it, title. So I'm going to call this is my school page. Now I have two buttons to add. One button named subject and one button named information. So this is going to be subject. And this is linking to my subjects page. And then now I have another button to add. Button. And this is going to be my information button. Rename it information. Add a link. I'm going to call this information. So now I'm going to go ahead and go to my subjects. And then I'm going to go ahead and title it. I'm going to title this my subjects page. And then I need a button that links to my math page. If you wanted to extend this page or add more to this is where you would add things such as math, science, English, all your other subjects. This would be an example of why you would have a subjects page. So I'm going to go ahead and link this to math. So now I have my subjects page. So I'm going to go ahead and go to math and title this math. Call this math. So now that I'm at what I would consider the end of my web page flow, or the order of my web pages, I'm going to go ahead and start adding my home buttons. So my first home button I'm going to use to take me back to my subjects page. I'm going to use a regular little home button right here. This button I'll put somewhere else other than here. Link, and I'm going to have it go to subjects. So that way, if I want to click back, it will take me back to the subjects page and not back to the very beginning page. So I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the same. So in my subjects page, I'm going to add a button, and this button is going to take me home. So again, I just moved it. I'm going to go up to my link, and I'm going to link. It's already set for home. I can click done. And then now I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to add a button. This button, I'm going to go ahead and click, and also set this one to go back home as well. Oh, it's already set for home. I'm going to click done. So now that we finished the subject, I'm going to go ahead and do the information. So I'm going to go over to information. I'm going to add a title. Edit text. All this information. Inside this information, we're going to add a button. That's going to take us to a calendar. Or we can link to a calendar. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and come up to Google. I'm going to type in calendar. If I go to Google Calendar, it will take me to a calendar. If I don't want to do that, I can go to Calendar 2020 or any other type of calendar website. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and double click. I'm going to click right click. I'm going to hit copy. And then I'm going to go ahead and go to add. I'm going to click on button. And since I want it to go to a calendar, I'm going to go ahead and choose a button that represents a calendar. Well, I'll use this button. So my link. So here, instead of linking to a page, I'm linking to a web address. And this will take me to paste. So done. And then of course, I'm going to need a home. I'm going to go ahead and use this button. And this is going to be my home button. I'm going to link it. And this is going to go back to the school page. And my school page already has a home button. So now we're going to go ahead and publish it. And we're going to preview it to make sure that everything works. So now we're going to go ahead. Let's preview it. Previewing is done up here. So if I click on this, it takes me to a new page. If I click on this, it takes me back to school. I can click on my subjects. And then here I have, I could have a list of subjects, but now I want math. So this would be my math page. I could put things such as notes, information, and videos. So subjects, and so I want to click home, and now I'm back here. So this is how you make so this is combining adding pages and adding buttons.